Hey everyone, this is DW's Darius, and right now you're looking at my 350 gallon aquarium. So this right here is one of several aquariums down here in the basement fish room, for those of you who may not know. And in this aquarium, one of the fish have been getting a lot of attention, and that is my spotted face Pike Cichlid, which is over there to the left. Every time I show this fish, I get a lot of questions, a lot of comments. So today I decided, let me give you guys a proper introduction to this fish. So today we're going to take a look at the spotted face pike, and I'm going to give you guys as much information as I know to date. And yeah, we're just going to look at how awesome he is. So if you're seeing this aquarium for the first time, I want to give you guys a briefing of what's going on. So all the fish, with the exception of the giant orange fish down there, my red devil, every other fish originates from South America. I tried to go with a South American theme. If you look at the way I set up the aquarium, I tried to make it look as natural as possible. Eventually, I will be moving the red devil to one of my other aquariums so that it could truly be a South American aquarium. But for now, I have a beautiful tiger Oscar back there. Right beside him is my flagtail Pichelidus. The tiger Oscar is about 10 inches. Flagtail, he's coming close to 10 inches as well. Right behind him is the Cichlid azul peacock bass, which is the largest fish in the aquarium at about 14 inches. Behind him I have a Cichlid accelerus, which is about going on 9 inches. The red devil, he's a good 10 or 11 inches, very big fish. Over here I have a 4-lined Pictus catfish, who's about 10 inches. And I have another Pictus catfish who likes to stay under this piece of driftwood. And finally we have the spotted face pike, which is now about 9 inches. Not to be confused with the northern pike, these pikes right here come from South America. They are part of the group of fish known as Cichlid. This one right here is Cichlid lenticulata, which I find to be just perfect because I can remember it so easily. But yeah, there are several different species of Cichlid. They all have their own unique patterns, unique colors, different sizes. The smallest size being about 6 inches, and the largest species growing up to be about 18 inches, which is the same as this guy right here. He could reach close to that 18-inch mark. Now, even though there are so many different species of pikes, when it comes to the aquarium hobby, there are just not a lot available. I think I've only seen like 6 or 7 different species available. That's looking at local fish stores and online. So it's not really a lot of different ones that actually make it to the aquarium hobby. But this guy right here, lenticulata, happens to be one of the more common species. I know that the red Otobo pike is another common one. And then one of the most expensive and most famous is the zebra pike. Those cost about $600 and they look awesome, but definitely far out of my price range. This guy right here, I paid $70 when he was 2 inches smaller, so definitely not bad. But that low price is because of how common these guys are. Now, I would like to give you guys some close-ups of this fish, but it looks like that's going to have to wait till later on because this guy is just very active, non-stop swimming, which actually is one of my favorite things about this fish. I love his activity level. However, of course, when it comes to making these videos, it can be pretty annoying. But if you look at him, you can see he's a very beautiful fish. The spots on the face give it the spotted face name. Then you can, oh, he just attacked my ghost knife. But you can see the stripes, and he also has a nice blend of color. Now, believe it or not, this guy isn't as colored up as he could be, and I believe that as it matures, as it gets bigger, it will develop more colors. I have some pictures of some more mature Cichlid lenticulata so you can see what I'm talking about. But eventually, as they do get older, they produce a little bit more red, a little bit more green. Now, I'm not sure right now whether breeding has anything to do with those colors that are produced in some of the pictures that I showed you guys, but I know that this guy, at least the bars on the side still has to be produced. And yeah, even though he looks awesome now, he still has a ways to go. Okay everyone, so the last thing I want to talk to you guys about my Pike Cichlid is with the behavior of this fish. So before I bought it, I did a lot of research and I heard a lot of stories that pikes were pretty aggressive. I've read on forums and a lot of people have had some pretty terrible experiences with pikes. However, I spoke to a couple of people that I know on YouTube that keep different types of pikes, and they encouraged me to go ahead and try it because all pikes have different personalities. So when I bought mine, I was expecting a monster, and he's definitely not that bad. Now, he's very curious. He's always investigating, and a lot of times that curiosity does cause problems. Whenever I add a new fish, he always goes to investigate, and you know, that investigation sometimes does involve fights. Earlier today, you saw him chase my black ghost knife. He also chases my peacock bass, but I would compare his aggression to the same amount of aggression seen by my tiger Oscar and as well by my red devil. And my red devil is a lot less aggressive compared to most red devils. So overall, I find a Pike Cichlid to be like your average Central American cichlid. Even though he's not from Central America, I find that his behavior is more comparable to that rather than to peacock bass. So they're not as peaceful as peacock bass, but they're definitely not monsters. Okay, so I'm going to finish off the video with just a few clips of this awesome fish. Now make sure you stick around to the very end of the video because I have a big announcement about one of the aquariums down in my fish room. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit a thumbs up. If you have any questions about this Pike Cichlid, let me know in the comment section below. I'm still learning about this fish, and as I learn more, I will be able to post better and more informative videos about this species. But yeah, let me know what you guys think and enjoy.